Did you know that the universe sends specific signs to warn you when major transformations are coming in the lives of Taurus? If you're a Taurus or know someone who is, you need to stay until the end of this video, because I'll reveal the 18 most powerful signs that profound changes are about to happen. These signs don't appear by chance. They're direct messages from the cosmos alerting you that your life is entering a new phase. Many people ignore these warnings and miss unique opportunities for transformation. But you here will discover each of them and learn how to interpret these messages to prepare for what's coming. The first sign is so common that most people overlook it, but once you know what it means, you'll understand why your life seems to be in constant flux lately. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you are in your transformation journey and how to seize every opportunity the universe is putting in your path. First sign, changes in your dreams. Taurus dreams become more intense and filled with symbolism when major changes are approaching. If you've noticed, your dreams are more vivid, with stronger colors and situations that stay etched in your memory for days. This is no coincidence. The universe uses dreams as a direct bridge to your consciousness, sending messages about what's to come. Tauruses are naturally connected to the material world, but when transformation approaches, their connection with the spiritual plane intensifies through dreams. You may begin to dream about places you've never visited, people you don't know but who seem familiar, or situations that later repeat themselves in real life in a different form. These dreams serve as energetic preparation for the changes that are coming. Your subconscious mind is processing the new energies entering your life and translating them into symbolic images during sleep. Pay special attention to dreams where you're flying, swimming in crystal clear waters, or walking through flower gardens. These are classic signs that positive transformations are on the way. Write down your dreams as soon as you wake up, because often the most important messages come disguised as seemingly unimportant details. Second sign, people from the past resurfacing. When a Taurus's life is about to change drastically, people from the past begin to reappear unexpectedly. This happens because the universe is reorganizing the energies around you and bringing back connections that have a specific purpose in your new phase. It could be a childhood friend who sends you a message out of the blue, a former coworker you bump into on the street, or even an old love who reconnects. These reappearances are not coincidences. They are signs that cycles are closing and new ones are about to begin. Some of these people return to bring healing and forgiveness to unresolved situations. Others appear to remind you of dreams and goals you've set aside and now need to be revived. And there are those who appear to offer you opportunities that will be fundamental to your transformation. The important thing is to welcome these reappearances with an open heart, without judgment about the past. Each person who returns to your life at this time has a specific role in your process of change. Observe how you feel when you meet these people again. If you feel peace and joy, they bring positive energy to your transformation. If you feel discomfort, they may be there to help you resolve pending issues that are hindering your growth. Third sign, attraction to new knowledge. Taurians are known for their stability and their love of routine, but when major changes approach, an inexplicable hunger for learning new things arises. If you've been feeling the urge to study subjects that never sparked your interest before, or find yourself consuming content on completely different topics than usual, pay attention. This thirst for knowledge is a clear sign that your soul is preparing for a new phase. You may have begun to take an interest in spirituality, other cultures, professional fields different from your own, or even artistic skills. This mental expansion doesn't happen by chance. It's necessary to equip you with the intellectual and emotional tools to deal with the changes that are coming. the universe is expanding your worldview because you'll need this broader perspective in your new reality. Many Taurians at this stage begin taking online courses, reading self-help books, watching documentaries on various topics, or seeking mentors in areas they wish to explore. This intellectual curiosity is as if your soul knows it needs to equip itself with new information to successfully navigate the transformations that are coming. Don't ignore these learning impulses. They are important guides for your personal growth. Now, before we move on to the next signs, if you're enjoying these revelations and want to learn more about the mysteries of your sign, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any content. And tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. I'd love to hear from you. Fourth sign, changes in sleep. Routine Taurians' sleep patterns undergo significant changes when important transformations are approaching. If you've noticed you're sleeping more than usual, or conversely, experiencing unexplained sleepless nights, this could be a cosmic sign. Sleep is the time when our body and soul regenerate and align with universal energies. When changes are approaching, this natural process intensifies. Many Taurians report waking up at the same time each morning, especially between 2 and 4 a.m. This time is considered sacred in various spiritual traditions, as it's when the veil between worlds is thinnest and messages from the universe flow most easily. If this is happening to you, see it not as a problem, but as an opportunity for spiritual connection. During these nocturnal awakenings, your intuition is heightened, and you can gain important insights into upcoming changes. Some people use these moments to meditate, pray, or simply observe their thoughts without judgment. On the other hand, if you're sleeping much more than usual, your body may be processing major energetic transformations that require more rest. Respect your body's needs and see these changes in sleep as a natural part of your evolutionary process. Fifth sign, heightened emotional sensitivity. Tauruses tend to be emotionally stable and balanced, but when major transformations approach, their emotional sensitivity increases considerably. If you've been feeling more emotional than usual, crying at movies that previously didn't affect you, or becoming more intensely moved by music, stories, or even the beauty of nature, this is an important sign. This hypersensitivity isn't a weakness. It's an expansion of your ability to feel and connect with the energies around you. When we're about to enter a new phase of life, our hearts open to receive the new experiences that are coming. It's as if your emotional antennae become more sensitive, capturing the subtleties of the upcoming changes. You may notice that you're more empathetic to the pain and joy of others, or that small everyday things stir up powerful emotions. It could be the smile of a child on the street, a conversation with a stranger, or even a sunset that touches you deeply. This heightened sensitivity can also manifest itself in irritation with situations that previously didn't bother you. This happens because your soul is already vibrating at the frequency of your new reality, and things in your current life that aren't aligned with this new frequency cause discomfort. Embrace these emotions without judgment. They are important indicators of your transformation process. Sixth sign, changes in relationships. Taurus relationships undergo obvious transformations when major life changes are approaching. You may notice that some old friendships begin to drift apart naturally, while new people enter your life with surprising ease. This is no coincidence. It's the universe rearranging your human connections so they align with the new phase you're about to experience. Relationships that no longer serve your growth begin to dissolve naturally, without major conflict or drama. It's as if people simply go their separate ways, with no hard feelings on either side. On the other hand, new relationships emerge with people who share the same energy of growth and transformation that you're experiencing. These new encounters bring deep conversations, genuine connections, and a sense of shared purpose. Even long-standing relationships can undergo significant changes, becoming more authentic and profound. You may feel the need to have more genuine conversations with those close to you, leaving aside superficialities and seeking more genuine connections. It's also common for Tauruses at this stage to feel less tolerant of toxic relationships or people who drain their energy. This is a natural reaction of the soul that is preparing for a new reality and doesn't want to carry unnecessary baggage into the next phase. 7th sign, attraction to natural spaces. When a Taurus's life is about to change, an irresistible urge to spend more time in nature arises. If you've been feeling the urge to walk in parks, go to the beach, climb mountains, or simply sit under a tree, heed this call. Tauruses have a natural connection to the earth, and when transformations approach, this connection intensifies. Nature acts as a portal for healing and energetic renewal, offering exactly what your soul needs to prepare for change. Many people at this stage find that they feel calmer and more centered after spending time outdoors. It's as if nature is a battery that recharges your energy and clarifies your thoughts about the future. You may begin to pay more attention to natural cycles, the phases of the moon, and the seasons, and notice how these natural rhythms influence your emotional and mental state. Some people develop new hobbies related to nature, such as gardening, hiking, bird watching, or even urban farming. These activities aren't just hobbies. They're ways for your soul to connect with the energies of renewal and growth that nature offers. If you live in a big city and struggle to find natural spaces, even caring for a few plants at home or visiting small squares can bring the benefits of this connection. The important thing is to honor this need for contact with the natural world, as it prepares you energetically for the transformations that are coming. 8th sign, changes in eating habits. Taurians are known for enjoying good food and having well-defined food preferences. But when major changes are approaching, eating habits begin to spontaneously transform. If you've noticed a loss of interest in foods you've always enjoyed, or a desire to try completely new flavors, this is more significant than it seems. The physical body is the first to sense the energetic changes that are coming, and food is one of the most direct ways to express these transformations. Many people at this stage develop a natural preference for lighter, fresher, and more nutritious foods. It's as if the body intuitively knows it needs to prepare for a new reality and seeks higher quality fuel. You may feel less craving for excessive sweets, fried foods, or processed foods, and more craving fruits, vegetables, whole grains, or foods that were previously not part of your diet. Some people discover food intolerances they didn't know they had, or develop sensitivities to foods they previously ate without problems. This isn't necessarily negative. It's the body becoming more selective and seeking only what truly nourishes it. It's also common for Tauruses at this stage to be more interested in cooking, trying new recipes, or even studying nutrition. These dietary changes reflect a deeper internal transformation, where you're seeking to nourish not only your body, but also your soul. 9th sign, frequent synchronicities. Synchronicities multiply impressively when a Taurus's life is about to undergo major transformations. If you've noticed repeating numbers constantly appearing throughout your day, meeting the right people at exactly the right moment, or situations fitting together perfectly like puzzle pieces, the universe is sending you clear signs of impending change. These significant coincidences aren't the result of chance. They're direct messages from the cosmos indicating that you're aligned with the flow of life and moving in the right direction. Many Tauruses report seeing number sequences like 11 and 11, 2 and 22, or 3 and 33 repeatedly during this period. These numbers carry special vibrations and are considered energy portals that confirm important transformations are underway. You may also notice that conversations you overhear contain exactly the words you needed to hear, or that books, films, and songs reach you with messages relevant to the moment you're living. These synchronicities act as a cosmic navigation system, confirming that you're on the right path and encouraging you to continue trusting the process. The more you recognize and give thanks for these synchronicities, the more they tend to appear, creating increasingly clear communication between you and the universe. Keep an eye out for these signs and record them, as they often contain specific guidance on the decisions you need to make. 10th sign, need for organization and cleanliness. Taurians in the process of transformation develop an almost compulsive need to organize and clean their spaces. If you've been feeling an irresistible urge to spring clean, reorganize closets, donate clothes you no longer wear, or simply create more order in your environment, this is a powerful sign that internal changes are being reflected in the external world. This need for cleanliness isn't just physical. It represents a deep-seated desire of the soul to rid itself of everything that no longer serves it and make room for the new that is arriving. Many people in this phase find that they feel lighter and more energized after each decluttering session. It's as if each discarded or rearranged object releases stagnant energy and creates a more harmonious flow in the environment. You may begin to notice that certain objects or furniture you once loved now cause discomfort, or that colors and decorations you once appreciated no longer match your current energy. This shift in aesthetic taste reflects a profound internal transformation. It's also common for Tauruses at this stage to feel the need to make home repairs, paint walls, rearrange furniture, or even move to a new home. These external actions are physical manifestations of the renewal process that's happening at every level of your existence. Honor this need to create order and beauty around you, as a harmonious environment facilitates the flow of positive energies that are arriving with these transformations. 11th sign, changes in intuition. Taurians' intuition heightens dramatically when major transformations are approaching. If you've noticed your perceptions of people and situations are sharper, that you can sense others' intentions more clearly, or that you have hunches that are frequently confirmed, your intuitive capacity is expanding. This happens because when we're about to enter a new phase of life, our subtle senses become more active to help us navigate changes wisely. Many Taurians report experiencing physical sensations when something isn't right, such as a tightness in the chest when meeting certain people, or a feeling of lightness when making decisions aligned with their highest good. These bodily signals are intuition's way of communicating through the nervous system. You may notice that your first impressions of people and situations are almost always correct, even when logic suggests otherwise. It's also common to develop a greater ability to perceive the energies of environments, feeling uncomfortable in places with heavy vibrations and naturally drawn to spaces with positive energy. Some Tauruses discover latent psychic abilities during this period, such as sensing the presence of deceased loved ones or receiving messages through dreams. These expansions of consciousness should not be feared, but rather welcomed as gifts that arrive to aid the process of transformation. Trust your intuitive perceptions more and use them as a guide for the important decisions that lie ahead. 12th sign, desire for aesthetic changes. When a Taurus's life is about to change, an intense desire to transform their physical appearance arises. If you've been feeling the urge to radically cut your hair, change your style of dress, try different colors, or even undergo a cosmetic procedure, this isn't superficial vanity. It's an outward manifestation of profound changes taking place internally. Physical appearance is a way of expressing our identity, and when our essence is transforming, it's natural to want our exterior to reflect this new version of ourselves. Many people at this stage discover that clothes they've worn for years no longer make sense. Colors they've always liked seem lifeless, or styles that once represented them now feel like fantasies of their past selves. This shift in aesthetic taste is a sign that you're reconnecting with your authentic self and leaving behind old versions of yourself that no longer serve you. Some Tauruses decide to get tattoos with symbols that represent their new phase. Others invest in skin treatments or procedures they've always wanted to try, but never had the courage. The important thing is that these changes are made consciously and intentionally, not out of impulse or external pressure. Each change in your appearance should be a celebration of your internal transformation, a way of honoring the person you are becoming. These aesthetic changes function as a rite of passage, symbolically marking the transition between who you were and who you are becoming. 13th sign. Changes in dreams and aspirations. Taurus's dreams and life goals undergo a complete overhaul when major transformations approach. If you've been questioning goals you've been pursuing for years, or developing a passion for projects that previously never even crossed your mind, this indicates that your soul is aligning with a more authentic purpose. Tauruses are known for their persistence in their goals, so when they begin to question or abandon old plans, it signals a profound shift in values and priorities. You may find that careers that once excited you now seem meaningless, or that dreams you once held close to your heart begin to pulse with new strength. This reevaluation of your goals isn't instability, it's spiritual maturity. It's your soul freeing itself from expectations that weren't truly yours and reconnecting with desires that reflect who you truly are. Many people at this stage feel the urge to start creative projects, change career paths, travel to places that have always sparked their curiosity, or develop skills they've always wanted to learn but never prioritized. Some Tauruses discover vocations that had been dormant, such as teaching, writing, caring for animals, or working with social causes. These new interests are not fleeting whims. They are calls from the soul preparing to express its true essence. Allow yourself to explore these new possibilities without pressure, as they can become central elements of your new reality. The universe is expanding your vision of what is possible for your life. 14th sign. Changes in physical energy. Taurians' physical energy fluctuates unusually when important transformations are approaching. You may alternate between periods of extraordinary energy where you feel capable of accomplishing any task, and moments of profound exhaustion that cannot be explained by physical activity. These energy fluctuations are normal during processes of change, as your body is adapting to new vibrational frequencies. During energy peaks, it's common for Taurians to feel the urge to start new projects, do more intense exercise, or engage in activities they previously considered tiring. These moments of high energy are precious opportunities to plant the seeds of projects you want to develop in this new phase of your life. On the other hand, periods of low energy shouldn't be seen as laziness or lack of motivation, but as necessary moments of retreat and integration of the changes taking place. During these periods, it's important to rest without guilt and allow your body to process the energetic transformations. Many Taurians also report changes in the quality of their energy, feeling more connected to their personal power, more confident in their abilities, or more sensitive to the energies around them. You may find that certain activities that once energized you now drain you, while others you've never experienced become sources of vitality. These changes are signs that you're aligning with activities and environments that nourish your new self. Respect your body's rhythms and use high-energy moments for important actions and low-energy moments for reflection and planning. 15th sign, transformations in personal values. Taurians' core values undergo a profound re-evaluation when major changes are approaching. If you've been questioning beliefs you've always considered absolute truths, or if you've developed an interest in life, philosophies completely different from the ones you previously followed, this indicates a significant evolution in your consciousness. Taurians are known for their firm convictions, so when they begin to open themselves to new perspectives, it signals a process of significant spiritual growth. You may find that materialistic values you previously prioritized, such as the accumulation of possessions or social status, now seem less important than experiences, authentic relationships, and personal growth. This shift doesn't mean you'll become financially irresponsible, but rather that your definition of wealth is expanding to include non-material elements. Many people at this stage develop a greater interest in spirituality, social justice, environmental preservation, or other topics that previously held little interest. These new interests reflect an expansion of your awareness of your role in the world and your connection to something greater than yourself. It's also common for Taurians to rethink their consumption patterns, preferring quality over quantity, sustainable products, or experiences over objects. These shifts in values are naturally reflected in your daily choices, from where you choose to spend your money to how you choose to spend your free time. Allow yourself to question and reformulate your values without fear, as this flexibility is a sign of maturity and growing wisdom. 16th sign, need for alone time. Taurians in the process of transformation develop a greater need for moments of solitude to process all the changes taking place. If you've been feeling the urge to spend more time alone, even though you're a sociable person, this isn't antisocial. It's a natural need for introspection. During periods of great change, our souls need silence and stillness to integrate new energies and clarify next steps. These moments alone aren't for brooding over problems or isolating ourselves from the world, but for connecting with ourselves more deeply. Many Taurians find that it's during these solitary periods that they receive clearer insights into the future, find solutions to issues that have been troubling them, or simply feel at peace with the uncertainties of the change process. You may feel like meditating, taking a walk alone, writing in a journal, or simply sitting quietly observing nature. These contemplative activities help calm the mind and create inner space for the new possibilities that are emerging. It's important to communicate this need to those close to you so they don't interpret your withdrawal as rejection or a problem. Explain that you're going through a period of personal growth and need time to process the changes. Most people will understand and respect your space. These moments of solitude are investments in your emotional well-being and mental clarity, essential elements for navigating wisely through the upcoming transformations. 17th sign, changes in time. Perception. Taurians' relationship with time changes significantly when major changes are approaching. If you've been feeling like the days pass differently, sometimes too quickly, and other times too slowly, or if you've developed a keener perception of the importance of each moment, this indicates that your consciousness is expanding. Taurians typically have a stable and predictable relationship with time, following routines and schedules with discipline. But when transformations approach, this linear perception of time shifts. You may begin to value the quality of moments more than the quantity of activities performed. Many people at this stage discover that they feel more present, paying attention to details that previously went unnoticed, such as the sound of birds in the morning, the taste of food, or the feel of the air on your skin. This heightened presence is a gift that arises naturally during transformation processes. It's also common to develop less tolerance for activities they consider a waste of time, such as superficial conversations, unproductive meetings, or entertainment that doesn't add value to your life. This selectivity with time reflects a growing awareness of the preciousness of life and the desire to invest energy only in what truly matters. Some Taurians begin to notice temporal patterns and cycles they previously ignored, such as the influence of the moon's phases on their mood, or how certain times of the year trigger specific emotions. This heightened temporal sensitivity helps them make decisions more aligned with life's natural rhythms. 18th sign, trust in the process of life. The most powerful sign that a Taurus's life is about to change is the development of a deep trust in the process of life, even amidst uncertainty. Tauruses naturally prefer security and predictability, so when they begin to feel at peace with the unknown, it indicates a significant spiritual transformation. If you've noticed that you're less anxious about the future, that you can accept change more calmly, or that you've developed an unshakable faith that everything will work out in the end, your soul is preparing to receive the blessings that are coming. This trust doesn't arise from denying challenges, but from the deep understanding that you have all the inner resources necessary to deal with whatever life throws at you. Many people at this stage report a feeling of being guided by a greater force, as if an invisible hand were perfectly arranging the events of their lives. You may begin to see past challenges as necessary preparation for the present moment, understanding that each difficulty contributed to your growth and strengthening. This broader perspective on life's journey brings an inner peace that no external circumstance can shake. It's also common to develop gratitude for experiences, including those previously considered negative, recognizing that they were all part of the process that brought you here. This acceptance and trust in the flow of life is the fertile ground where the most beautiful transformations can flourish. When a Taurus reaches this level of trusting surrender, the universe responds with opportunities and synchronicities that confirm they are exactly where they need to be. Now you know the 18 most powerful signs that indicate when a Taurus's life is about to undergo major transformations. These signs don't all appear at once, but when you recognize several of them in your current experience, you can be sure that important changes are on the way. Remember that transformation doesn't necessarily mean something bad will happen. On the contrary, the universe is aligning to offer you opportunities for growth and evolution that you never imagined possible. Each sign you recognized in this video is confirmation that you're on the right path, that your soul is preparing to live the best version of your life. The most important thing now is to remain open to receiving these changes with gratitude and trust. Don't try to control how or when they will happen. Just prepare yourself internally by cultivating positive thoughts, taking good care of your energy, and keeping your heart open to the wonderful surprises that destiny has in store for you. Remember that you are stronger and more capable than you imagine, and that you possess all the inner resources necessary to navigate wisely through any transformation that is coming. Life is conspiring in your favor, even when everything seems uncertain or confusing. Trust the process, honor the signs you're receiving, and prepare to experience the most incredible phase of your journey. Your transformations aren't just for your own good. They will radiate positive energy to everyone around you, creating waves of positive change that go far beyond your wildest imagination. Now tell me in the comments, how many of these signs have you recognized in your current life? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take advantage of it now and turn on notifications, because I always bring powerful content about the mysteries of the signs and how to use this wisdom to transform your life. Which sign caught your attention the most? Share your experience because your story can inspire other Tauruses going through the same process. The universe has magnificent plans for you, so prepare to receive all the blessings that are coming your way.